What's going on, Safemoon family, Safemoon Army? Thanks again for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. If you are new or you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, share this with all your friends. I am not a financial advisor. Anything you hear or see in this video is not financial advice. On today's show, we're going to be steering away from price and price predictions for this particular show. We're going to be steering into the Safemoon ecosystem and how I could prove the case for the Safemoon Marketplace and how the V2 upgrade is going to be astronomically huge for us holders, so strap in because here we go. The average credit card processing fees and cost in 2021. Now I know this might not make a lot of sense, but if you hang in there with me, this will make a lot more sense. I've been fighting off a lot of FUD lately, and this is going to clear up a lot of the misinformation out there. So if we scroll down in this article, you can read that most merchants need to accept credit card payments. So if you're like an online store, you have to accept credit card payments, which make credit card processing fees like these a cost of doing business. For more on how much those costs can be, we've collected all the latest data. So this place is basically going over the latest data of what credit cards actually charge for processing fees. Credit card companies charge between approximately 1.3% and 3.5% of each credit card transaction in processing fees. The exact amount depends on the payment network, such as, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, or American Express, and the type of credit card and the merchant category code, the MCC of the business. Note that debit cards have different pricing models and they usually cost less for merchants. This is why you may only see a convenience fee for a credit card and not a debit card purchase. Here's the average credit card processing fees for all four payment networks. Now, if you look at Visa here, it starts at 1.29%, but can go all the way up to 2.54%. And then they also have additional costs on these. And the most expensive being the American Express with a 1.5% all the way up to a 3.4%. And you could see that these are the fees that are accompanied to being a merchant if you are accepting credit card payments. Okay, well, how much money do these credit card companies and banks make off these fees? If you go over here, how credit card companies make and earn money. Now, it's not the first largest source of income. Obviously, it's the interest of people not paying back the credit cards on time. But if you look down here, the second largest source of income for credit card companies are fees collected from merchants. When a retailer accepts a credit card payment, a percentage of the sale goes to the credit card issuing bank. This is commonly referred to as an interchange rate, which will vary from card to card and retailer to retailer. And these were the average credit card processing fees that we were just talking about, the 1.3% to the 3.5%. If you go down here, we can actually see how much money these companies are making from this interchange income. And American Express makes over $4 billion in these interchange fees every single year. Capital One makes over $3 billion. Chase Bank makes over $20 billion just from these interchange fees. So what does all this have to do with Safemoon? Well, let's jump over to the V2 consolidation. I'm going to explain this really quick and then I'll tie it all together. V1 Safemoon token. There is a buying fee of 10%, a selling fee of 10% for day traders. So if you wanted to buy it, try to make money off the increase in value and sell it, you have to pay a 10% fee to buy it and you have to pay a 10% fee to sell it. A wallet to wallet transfer was also 10% fee. So if you were going to use it or accept it as a merchant, you would be paying a 10% fee. The total supply was 1 quadrillion, which is a 1 with 15 zeros. So Safemoon decided to change up the token just a little bit with the V2. Now, if you jump over here, this is what John Caroni said. It's a token consolidation, which is not the same thing as a reverse split. Facepalm. However, there is a technical reason for this. We would have a BTC and ETH pairing on exchanges, but at the time of listing, we had too many zeros, so the exchange partners were unable to do the BTC pairing. This would solve it. And it's an upgrade. Folks are looking at this the wrong way. Yes, because this is one of the most important things I wanted to go over, why people are looking at this the wrong way. Not only is it great that we're deleting some zeros and making it being able to be paired with BTC and ETH, but this wallet-to-wallet fee has changed to make it easier for merchants to accept the V2 Safemoon token as an actual payment system. Also, another thing that's going to be pretty cool is the total supply goes from 1 quadrillion to 1 trillion, and that's a 1 with 12 zeros at the end of it. When the consolidation happens, and this is something I brought up in another video, you will have less tokens, but the price of the token goes up, and in exchange, you still have the same amount of money in your bag, you just have less tokens. So it's like you having 10 ones, and then someone saying, hey, I'll give you a $10 bill. You take the $10 bill, you still have 10 bucks, you just don't have 10 bills anymore, you just have one bill. That's how it's all changing out. Now, here's another interesting thing I wanted to show you. This is my Connect, Compliance, and Accessibility ecosystem chart that I made of Safemoon. Now, think about the marketplace hub here in the center. This is going to be the merchants that will be accepting Safemoon. Think about the Safemoon Pay system that I told you that they were going to be developing over here onto the right side. You have your Safemoon wallet in here, you'll have your exchange in here, and you'll have your Safemoon credit card / debit card in here. When you go to purchase something from the online marketplace from Safemoon, you'll pay that 2% wallet-to-wallet transfer tax, or quite possibly the merchants will pay that 2% wallet-to-wallet transfer tax because they are currently doing it when they accept credit cards. So it's basically like who's going to pay this 2% tax. So we might actually be looking at this the wrong way. We might not actually be paying that 2% tax. The merchants that are involved in the marketplace / hub of Safemoon might be taking on that 2% fee. Now, the great part about this whole ecosystem is that 2% fee then attributes to the burn and the reflections. So as everyone's buying in and people are paying this 2% fee, no matter whether it's us or it's the merchants, that fee goes into the burn and goes back to us in reflections. So if enough of these transactions happen daily, we can actually purchase something from the marketplace, and if there's a ton of volume going on throughout the system, we might actually make enough in reflections to pay for the item that we just bought, which is great. Another thing to think of is just think of those numbers that I told you that the banks and credit cards make from these interchanging fees yearly. I mean, we are talking about billions and billions of dollars when these merchants are being charged these 1.3% to 2.5% fees on every transaction. Could you imagine being part of the banking system and collecting parts of those fees every single day in your wallet? That is what the whole reflections and burn thing is going to do for us. It's going to be huge. Now, I know a lot of people are saying that this is all speculative, but I keep showing examples that are further proving my case that Safemoon is going to build this marketplace hub system, which will allow you to use your Safemoon to purchase stuff, which will drive up the volume astronomically. How can I prove that? Well, there's two more things I'd like to go over. If you check out this Discord conversation with John Caroni, he says adoption, more use cases with V2, and a cool exchange listing coming soon. Not to mention the listings we will be doing on our swap. Want to move to a stablecoin? Well, we are setting that up this week. So that is something also super important when you're dealing with an ecosystem that would have a marketplace in it, because obviously a merchant does not want to accept a coin that could lose value in the next couple of minutes or hours or days, so they want to have something that's more stable. So if there was a system within this Safemoon Pay, whether it be in the exchange or in the wallet, to take your regular Safemoon tokens and exchange them for a stable coin where then you can go into the Safemoon Marketplace to make a purchase, more merchants would accept it, and that 2% fee, like I said before, would just be like the average cost of doing business that any business pays right now. How am I coming up with this marketplace / hub system? Everyone is telling me that this could be speculative, and it could be, but I got some insider information from my friend Safemoon Oz. He sent me this link right here. This is from Trademarkia, and this is the Safemoon United Kingdom trademark information. Now, what exactly is this? Well, Safemoon is filing for trademarks. And if you scroll down here, what exactly are they trying to get under their trademarks? Well, these are the industries that they want to include in their trademark. Jewelry products, paper goods and printed materials, leather products not including clothing, houseware and glass products, clothing products, advertising, business and retail services, insurance and financial services, education and entertainment services, computer and software services and scientific services, computer and software products, and electrical and scientific products. If you scroll down here, you can see the list of everything that this includes, from belts to card holders to card wallets to baby carriers to sports bags to gym bags to serving trays to snacks to spray bottles to you name it. This is basically an e-commerce system. This is a marketplace system that they're filing for over in the UK. I mean, I can't spell it out any louder than this right here. This was filed on June 16th. They are going to be building a marketplace system. And just by filing for these trademarks alone, you can see that this pretty much proves the case. This diagram that I have right here is actual fact, and that this will be something that will be part of the Safemoon ecosystem. And that's today's show. I hope you guys could see how huge this whole thing is. Please comment in the comment section below and tell me what you think of this whole Safemoon marketplace. Thanks again for showing up. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, smash that like button, share this with all your friends, and I'll see you in the next video.